Hello everyone! In this video, I want to share how you can assemble your own collage floral bouquet using the pieces I made available for you on my website. You can find the link to them in the description below. But before I show you how to assemble your bouquet, I want to share with you some tips. The first one is about printing the pieces. I printed mine using regular print paper on a laser printer and they turn out pretty good. I usually do not use printed pieces on my bouquets. I use the original ones that I paint with watercolors. You will lose on quality using printed pieces, but I thought it was a nice idea to make them available for you to print and see if you enjoy the process of creating your own bouquet. The second tip is about the option of how to use the pieces. By this I mean how you can use them as they are, or you can add details using markers, embroidery, beading, or whatever you want. However, in this video, I will show you how to detail them using just metallic gel pens, which I think is I think it's one of the easiest ways to get them decorated. The third tip is about composition. When you think about bouquets, we tend to picture a design that is centered, in this case on a sheet of paper. But you can play with the pieces and position them in different ways, as I will show you later on. Also, remember that you can use the pieces separately and create mini floral compositions to add to your journals, both the cards, and anywhere your imagination leads you. These are the tips I have for you. I hope you give this process a try and make your own collage floral bouquet. So without any further ado, let's get started. The first step after printing the pieces is to decorate them. I usually do this using metallic gel pens of different colors and by contouring the petals of the flowers and also the leaves. I do this patiently and with as much care as possible, so we can get this shiny effect in each of the pieces. Sometimes I also highlight some parts of the flowers, such as the center, using markers. The second step is to cut the pieces. I started by cutting out them from the sheet of paper to then follow their contour to get a more polished look to the bouquet. After having all the pieces cutted, the next step is to play with them and test different compositions. I do these, just position them on the paper without gluing them to see which of the compositions I like the most. I will show you here two different compositions that are easy to make in an A4 sheet of paper, but also in journals, just for you to have an idea what is possible using these specific pieces. After having decided which is my favorite composition, I start to glue the pieces on the paper using gel medium. You can also use regular glue such as PVA glue, but I prefer to use gel medium. I use a brush to add gel medium first in the center of each of the flowers, and then check if I need to add more gel medium in other parts of the flower and also on the leaves. Sometimes during this process I decide to change the composition. I feel that sometimes it's better to glue one of the flowers in another position, but this is characteristic of this process of creating bouquets. I do changes. I will make changes in each of the steps. It's not a static process, it's something that evolves all the time. this is the final bouquet using the pieces that I made available and also my favorite composition. I'd love to see your take on this process and the bouquets that you will create using these same pieces, because I know that each of the bouquets will be different, and that is the magic of this process. Hope you have liked it.